Hello, so after playing probably Game of the Year Atomic Heart, we'll be playing this one, which is probably one of the worst AAA games of the year. I actually don't consider this AAA, it feels like it's backwards. I mean, if you compare Company of Heroes 2 with Company of Heroes 3, you'll feel there is a lot of quality of life options in this one, but in the other one you'll feel like it's much better fleshed out, it has a soul. So after so many years of Company of Heroes 2 receiving a lot of patches, a lot of balance, a lot of support, a lot of content, a lot of things, plus mods, plus other things like the, tournaments and stuff, you come to Company of Heroes 3, which basically has nothing that you would expect from it. I mean, this is exactly how Company of Heroes 2 started out, with nothing. And then they just pushed these Company of Heroes 3 games out of the factory gate. It's kind of like a Russian tank in World War II when they pushed them out of the factory gates and they went straight into combat. No, no. They have the open alpha and basically it's the same as the open alpha. Let's start with the single player. The single player is not bad, it's actually pretty good, but only the Italian campaign. If you are a Company of Heroes fan, you will love the North African operation because this is the more map-to-map, scenario-to-scenario type of DL grand campaign. This one is a little more complex with you having a lot of other things, but I will play this one and it will be fun. If you click on the skirmish, by the way, people in the reviews are not happy. 50% positive reviews. That means the game is on mixed. How many maps do we have? 4 versus 4, 2 maps. 3 versus 3, 2 maps, because this one is an exact copy of this one. So basically, for the multiplayer 3 or 3 versus 3 or 4 versus 4, you have only 2 maps. That's unbelievably stupid and unbelievably... I don't know, it's not too many. Over here we have 4 maps, which again, it's not really enough. People will recognize some of these maps and some of these layouts from the other games, and to be honest, some of them are going to repeat themselves if you look at the layouts a little bit, more or less. I mean, it's the same thing. I was expecting the maps to be more creative, more diverse, or at least have a lot more of them. I mean, look at this. They're not enough. They're not enough maps. They really needed to have at least 20 maps on each category. Or, I don't know, let's say 5 map types on each category. Why is it so low? I don't know. So the only good thing so far is the Italian campaign, Grand Campaign. I don't think people will like the African operation too much because you have to play it on a very hard difficulty and use the pause button to issue orders, and it can get a little complicated because this is the worst UI I have ever seen in a very, very long time. So your first enemy is the UI. This is what you have to defeat. Regarding the multiplayer, it's more or less the same thing. They haven't fixed the unbelievably stupid UI. Look at this. To select your faction, you have to click on the small thing. To view the dog things, you have to click on each one separately and you view it on the right screen over here. If you're a new player, you will not understand any of these things because they're not very well explained. So multiplayer is going to be a big problem for more people. For example, you want to play as the Africa Corps. I played a lot as the Africa Corps in the alpha. Africa Corps, not corpses. The open alpha, and for example, what's the best choice over here? My thing, well, this one. Of course you can select from multiple ones, but you'll only be able to max out one in a single game. Improves the penetration of all vehicle units. I wish it would tell you how much penetration. I think it's 20% penetration increase, and they will only tell you that in game. How much penetration? What are all of the vehicles? How much? Give me numbers. How good is this one? Give me HP, give me armor. What is the armor rating? What is the armor thickness? What is the speed? What is the tuning? Give me numbers for all of this, otherwise you'll not understand the thing. For example, you never know that the Gustator is one of the best squads in the game. Why? Why are they the best squad? Show me their possible upgrades. Show me their stats. It's unbelievably badly designed. Okay, let's say you go past all of this. This is unranked, by the way. You can also access the custom games, and there are only 10 custom games so far. I guess people don't really like to play it that much. Anyway, this is also a very good way to learn the game if people are playing against the AI, or to familiarize yourself with that. By the way, you know what they included in the game? They included day one cosmetic DLC. You're basically turning your soldiers into a professional clown. Professional clown. Professional clown. Well, he's a sniper, so he can look as a clown. Oh yeah, and then we have the light vehicles, which... It's so weird. I mean, you basically go from camouflage to this nonsense over here. Same for the... yeah. This is a legendary thing. And the funny thing is, you only get them for the US. The other factions, you don't get any legendary skins, which is stupid because you don't... Come on, developers. Not everyone plays with the US. Not everyone wants to support the US invading other places, so maybe they will never play with the US forces. So why give them only... Why only give them the pre-order skins? I guess you can also use this to look at your units, but again, you see no stats. You basically haven't... Let me remind you that in Age of Empires 1, you had basically a Wikipedia, or better known as the bestiary in more recent RPG games or other games, where you could read a little bit about the history of each unit. You would see the stats and you would see a lot of other things. Age of Mythology did that as well. That was super helpful because you don't see anything. You don't see the cost, you don't see the reinforcement cost, you don't see the weapons, upgrades, you don't see any of those things anywhere. So you'll have to play so much of the game to understand basic stuff. Okay, I think I complain enough. By the way, the graphics are pretty bad, the shaders are pretty bad. They didn't modify anything with the shadows. The game looks worse than in the open alpha. The performance is not very good either. Nothing they promised, nothing is in the game, and I think the game will be sitting at mixed for a very long time until they add more content, or until they pay more streamers to promote the game. So let's play single player. By the way, what is the... No, they didn't even include a simple description of the difficulties, or at least give them in a full selection so I can see that for sure Fearless is the hardest. Okay, I want to play on medium difficulty. What is the medium difficulty? I don't know. Probably I'll finish all of the campaigns. I just want to play a good game. So, tough. For some reason it saves your choice. So, we have standard, which is difficulty probably is very easy. I would say this is very easy. This is easy. This is medium. And Fearless is hard. So you probably want to play on hard. So let's play on Fearless. Pick the new campaign. Wow, the UI is so terrible. Sorry I was ranting so much, but that was also part of the review and why I think the game is not worth buying. Or at least don't pay full price for this nonsense. It's so bare bones. I cannot believe it. They couldn't even be bothered to include the stats for the units or a proper wiki inside the game, not outside of it. And I know people love this stuff. I love to look at the numbers. I also like to look at historical combat vehicles. So I'd have loved to see the tanks in motion. I'd have loved to see how they look with how they upgrade, with the upgrade. I don't know. They could have made so many great things. They could have made... Well, I guess it's too late for that now. I think they will need at least 1 year in order to get the game to a decent and a presentable state. Now I'm calm. Now I can focus on the campaign. I'm just upset with all of... Okay, well, what do you expect? These are the guys that buried Dawn of War 3. And Age of Empires 4, even if it's acclaimed and people like it, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's even looking good. I think it's terrible. Look at Age of Empires 2 HD. Age of Empires 2 HD is much better than Age of Empires 4. It's much better than Age of Empires 3 as well. So, why make a sequel to a game if you don't vastly improve it? If you don't make it better in all accounts and all chapters and all elements and all possible things.
Dear Maggie.
Not even cutscenes.
It's been a while, I know. Sorry, I've never been as good with words as you. I just finished up 5 months in North Africa. Didn't see a single German all the while I was there. We were training mostly, lots of marching up and down, cleaning boots, getting yelled at. Reminded me of Fort Riley. No one knew where we were gonna end up, of course, just that we needed to be ready. one of the Brits, Roy, fed me some chocolate, we'd be heading to Italy. General Buckram arrived a couple weeks back. Seems like a decent guy. Very confident, I guess you'd call it. He doesn't like the Brit General Norton, though. They're like oil and water. Buckram's mood got worse every time he talked to him, and we bore the brunt of it. Nearly wore my fingers to the bone cleaning my damn rifle. Roy got his chocolate a couple weeks back. We're off to Sicily. I was glad to be away from the heat. Not so glad to be wandering around the Mediterranean hoping the German subs wouldn't find us. We all breathed a sigh of relief when they announced we were finally headed to dry land. Captain McKay's here. Gives me some confidence that at least one person knows what he's doing. Well, I guess it's nearly time to leave, so I'd better go find somewhere to sit. I'll try to write more, if I can. Love always, Joe.
And I think I'll mention the thing complaint I have about Argins. I want to play the German campaign, the grand campaign with the Germans, not the North Africa ones. Just a good campaign. Yeah, you cannot play as the bad guys because the bad guys are the bad guys. Oh no, don't tell me.
We've got troops pinned down by that H.
What? I don't understand. I remember my control specifically in the tutorial and I know I did it. What the... What, come on game, leave me alone. I remember the keys 100%. Oh, and then you have to have the grid keys over here. I know this because I did it before. I don't understand why I didn't save it.
We're pinned down! We're eating dirt over here! Thanks, Corporal. Those defenses are tougher than they look.
Oh, you betcha.
Relay orders!
So people complain about this because if you click, you cannot override the order. You have to... Oh yeah, this is super annoying. And this is how you're supposed to do it. And you are forced to play the tutorial when you start playing the game, and now the campaign is also showing you a tutorial. I don't get it. Why would you need 2 tutorials?
Come on, move your ass! Get moving! Let's go, boys! Move, move, move! Let's give them hell! Move! Watch your flanks! Throw it now! Keep up your rate of fire! Get moving! Let him up, fellas! Move your ass! Go! Ah, taking losses! Oh, goddammit! Shit! Say the words, sir.
Probably I should have taken both squads with me. Ah, doesn't matter. Okay, let's play a little better. I didn't even notice we had 2 squads. I thought I was just supposed to sneak around. Let me see if we can reinforce. Like how we can reinforce.
Alright, boys and wait. You men, get ready. Say the words, sir. We're up, boys.
Yeah, I feel like the UI could have received a lot more work. Oh, nice boats. Okay, now we can go and destroy those things. Yeah, let's ignore those guys because they are not a target.
No mercy. Uncle Sam's got work for us. All right, men, stand by. Get on with this. Don't stop Ready. Pull in. Come on, move your asses. Oh, goddammit. Make a decision.
Usually you want to lead with your engineers because they're not really combat units.
Move your ass. Go. Let's go, boys.
The active pause is very nice for this type of gameplay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know, I just want to play as the bad guy sometimes. Not always Uncle Sam.
Lock and load. Engineers here. How the hell did you make me? God damn it, rifles, ship those asses.
Oh, we have a flamethrower.
Concentrate on your own goddamn target. It's on, boys. Engineers here. Promotion.
That's the first gun dealt with. Just one more to go.
Stand by. Watch for movement. Oh, vital.
Oh, I guess if they have a flamethrower, it's much easier. Nice.
Make a decision. Come on, move your asses.
Do we need the ammo? Probably don't need the. We don't need the ammo, but we'll take it anyway.
Let's get it done.
Oh wow, they still like to yell a lot.
On our way, sir. Round up the men. Keep moving. Move. Watch your flanks.
I assume we can save at any point. No? Oh, not available during prologue. Okay, so I guess this is still hand-holding mode.
Stay alert. Think you can handle that, Private? Damn it, Tom! Don't stop for anything. Make him holler. Grab the catch. Go.
Why did they explode? I don't know.
Pour it on him. Jump to it, boys. Come on, move
That's
your
all
asses.
the guns down. The Krauts are retreating. Let's get an HQ set up.
Open fire. Get to work, engineers.
Oh, I guess they'll be getting a lot of experience.
Right, men. Now, the beach is secure and we have a headquarters. You'll need to push up into the town. Crowd forces are going to be dug in deep, so expect heavy resistance. The town square is the key. You capture that, and Jet is ours. Airborne troops are on the way. Things will get a bit easier when they get here. Try to stay in one piece until they arrive. The locals are doing what they can to fight back. Your main goal is the town square. All right. Good luck, men.
Yeah, I don't think we'll need luck. It's the prologue. In the prologue, you're so handheld.
Right. We've got a base of operations set up on the beach, but we still need to take the town and clear out the enemy forces. I know for some of you this is your first time under fire.
Come on.
Just remember why we're here and you'll do fine.
Get to it. Boys are waiting. Orders on orders. Let's get to
Now
it.
the beach is secure. We've been able to bring in some new equipment. Time to put it to good use.
What new equipment?
We're up, boys. Make it happen, fellas.
Sherman, see, this is how I wanted that to look in the main menu as well.
Orders, loud and clear. We need to park it over there, man.
Jerry's napping.
You men,
Let's
get
liberate
ready.
that
Double
sector.
time, soldiers. Time to get to work. Sherman on point. Sherman on point. Keep your spacing. Don't bunch up.
Our airborne troops were blown off course and they've landed nearby. Let's go find them before the Krauts do.
Drop it. Fire. Jump to it. Keep your distance. Let's go, boys. Straight on. Straight on. With it.
I guess you don't need to worry too much about it. Yeah, just
Let him have it. Get him. They're on cascade. I need ammo. 762. Let's go, boys. We just got promoted. Sherman, here. Last one.
God damn it, what now? Take him out!
Jump to it, boys. Take that damn ground. Ammo jet. Sherman on the move.
okay. Looks like we defeated most of the people from there.
Get on with it.
But come on, they still haven't roasted those guys.
Working on it! Developing fire! Keep him
Boys
down!
await. Got the word from battalion command. Rev up that engine, boys. We're moving. All right, boys. Advance. Stay alert.
Heads up, men. The Krauts have got an anti-tank gun and a heavy machine gun defending the road ahead.
All right, men. Go, boys. God damn it, rifles. Get those asses. Enemy HMG up ahead. Rifles losing integrity. Keep your heads down. Get on with it.
What?
Pull in, squad.
Throw the grenade, guys.
German engaging! What?
Oh, they have a... Okay. Oh, so this is a real campaign. Okay, I thought we were in hand-holding mode. Though, oh yeah, this is my favorite part of the game when the tank turns around to run. Even though you...
Right on, boys! Don't stop! Come on! Jump to it, boys! Fall back!
Yeah, let's retreat.
Go, go, go!
I guess I overestimated my abilities.
Reinforced.
Engineers have been reinforced. Ready to get to it.
Ah, I can use that spot ability. I'm just trying to learn the game a little bit.
We're up, boys! You men, get ready!
Well, all right, come on.
So, you guys are not reinforced?
Lines
Why?
up, helmets on. We're going.
Who's that guy running over there?
New recruits in. Rifles reinforced.
Engineers here.
Right, that's the aid post constructed. We can reinforce and heal from there now. That should make our advance a little easier.
Haul ass.
Ready for deployment, sir. Let's advance.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Engineers looking for trouble.
Get up on your feet. Let's go.
Interesting. So you can build a forward post. Okay, let's take the entire map. Oh, yeah, this is a little slower than I imagined because I thought we were going to play around with them a little bit. Like cat and mouse, but nope. We're not doing that. We don't have any more population, so that's why I'm not training anymore. Yeah, just destroy that one.
Stick the bomb. Get on with it. Right, men. Stand by. All in, squad. Pick him up.
I thought we could destroy it without the sticky bomb, but okay, we'll have to throw it.
That's a go. Move your ass. Go. Get on it. Push him out.
Have to go repair the tank.
Point out. We're moving to secure a position.
I guess I could have gotten more stars, that would have helped a
We're
little
up,
bit.
boys. Say the word, sir.
Oh, you can see the squad health. This is super helpful. Why don't they add this stuff in the main menu so you can see
Locked and
this?
loaded. All right. Let's move like we got a purpose. All right, boys. Advance. Stay alert.
Those guys are in such a weird position.
Krauts are taking it personally. Come on, move your asses. Come on, move your asses.
And I don't want to waste too much ammo.
Asses. Krauts
Oh wow, they're really everywhere.
He's dead. Let's go, boys. Drop those Kraut fuckers down. Kraut's got a tank.
Okay, the map has some difficulty, at least on this
German
difficulty.
fighters. Oh, goddammit. Move. Watch your flanks. Give us something to do. Get this thing hit. Come on, let's
What
get
do you
this
mean?
show on the road.
What is disabled?
On our way, Say the word, sir. Double time, soldiers. What? Don't just fucking stand there. Jump to him. Stay low, goddammit! Sticky bomb on him. Don't let him outflank us.
Well, I thought they were going to retreat, but they
Hold on
didn't
for
retreat.
peace and quiet. Just block the door. Get out of here. All in, squad. Lock and load.
Ah, just go there.
Well, aren't we a sequit lagging behind? Get on that ground. Take it from them.
The only good crowd's a dead crowd.
Okay, let's see if there's something on this map. Of course there is something on that map.
Ready for deployment. Lay orders. Hit him with grenades. What? That did him. They're all gunned down.
Oh wow, every building has an enemy almost. They're not messing around at all.
Open
Okay, I like this difficulty. I like it a lot.
Light it up!
They keep missing.
Infantry dead! Oh, finally! Get to push up and capture. Don't let them get in our way.
Recruits in. Rifles reinforced.
Oh, we still haven't rescued these guys. Why?
You've been given a purpose, boys.
Okay, just go with the tank over there. That's getting silly.
Sherman, boys are waiting. Come on, you ain't got all day.
I guess you have to go over there as well.
Hands up, helmets on. We're going.
Huh. They doesn't do anything.
All in, come on!
Oh yeah, great pathing by the way.
Oh, goddammit!
Maybe I misclicked or something.
All right, let's move out. Sherman on point. Goddammit, rifles, shift those asses! Sherman on the move!
Huh, I like the exploding windows.
Watch your fucking spacing already!
I just throw a sticky grenade over there so we are 100% sure we kill them.
Make a decision.
That's a go, boy! Open fire! MG-42 is toast! Go, go! Don't get distracted! Concentrate! Move! Watch your flanks!
I guess we should just go and attack the anti-tank gun.
Damn it, rifles! Get those asses! Get us in there! Damn it! Someone get us out of here! Just leave him! Give him an answer, boys! Get it going!
Wow, yeah, I guess that's because of the view. Look at this, this is insane. So many engineers all over the place.
Uncle Sam's got work for us.
Who is still alive? Okay, just torch them.
Lay orders! Info! Let's go! Aim for stay!
Go, stick together.
Torch them, come on guys. Yeah, the AI needs a little bit of work. They're not really using their flamethrowers.
Whip routes in the open.
Oh, I guess we still haven't rescued
Go, boys!
them.
We've got our mission. What do you need? Keep that formation. Get on with it!
Get fire on those pricks.
Thanks, Corporal. We thought we were gonna miss out on all the fun.
You're welcome.
Infantry dead.
Now let's go find those krauts.
Now.
You pull that shit one more time! Oh, goddammit! Move! Watch your
Enemy
flanks!
HMG up ahead!
Cover him! Get on with! Fall back! Fall back!
Oh,
Go,
wow.
go, go! Let's go, boys! Let's give them hell! Get a sticky bomb on him! Man down! Get that MG-42! Light him up, fellas!
Don't tell me they'll...
MG-42
Oh.
is toast! Anything moves, you cut him in half! Jump to it, pull back, goddammit! Move!
Sniper! He's in that tower! We need to take him out now!
Ah, the sniper is not so bad. Ooh. Kill the tank. I think this tank is strong enough to destroy the other ones. I'm not sure, but from what I can see, this is a medium tank, or, well, medium. That's a light tank, and the Italian tanks are not so good. Let's try this one, because this has a specialist unit, or an elite unit. I wish you could see the health all the time. I don't know why they do stupid things, stupid console stuff like this. I want to see numbers, I don't want to see a bar.
Going down, Jerry! Relay orders! Fire guns pegged! Move, move,
guess, okay. This takes too much time. Just go over everything. Yeah, pathfinding is still problematic.
Snipers down. Keep an eye out for more of them.
Disengage! What is it? Ain't good! Show who's boss! Don't get distracted! Concentrate! Get on with it! Let's make them holler!
I don't think I'll ever have so many stars on units like this.
Heads up! We got
Okay, go and capture. I think I'm taking this way too slow. But because of the difficulty, there are units everywhere. In every little corner of the map there is a unit.
taking losses! Orders are orders! Let's go! Crew, get it done!
I don't even want to conquer the rest of the map. Okay, yeah, this is taking a little longer than I expected. How do they man this building?
The Krauts are sending more troops into the square.
Okay, I guess that's the first part, or...
We have the town square. Jayla is ours.
Jayla?
Still a long way to go before we take Sicily, but it's a good start. Well done.
Yeah, I guess I could have done this a lot faster. I just wanted to see the density of the enemies, but the enemy density is pretty good. look at this. 125 units killed. I guess when we'll be able to play with more units, deploy more units and get more upgrades for them, it will be easier. This was almost too grindy. I guess it took us about 20 minutes or something like that. It's okay. We can handle it. Yeah, I really wish the game was much better than this, but you saw the same problems with the movement and... yeah. I guess I cannot complain too much. By the way, you cannot change the difficulty once you have started the campaign, so you might want to pick a very hard difficulty before you start playing, otherwise you'll have surprises that the game becomes way too easy once you get to the point where you have all of that stuff that I mentioned. Press any key to start. Okay, any key.
We did it. We finally took Sicily. Roy said it took 38 days. I'm not counting. I'm just grateful for the break. We lost a lot of good men. And if that wasn't enough, it looks like half the damn German army got away. They'll all be waiting for us on the mainland, no doubt. Although McKay says the Italians have had enough and surrendered. Some of them have even started trying to fight against the Germans. Not sure how effective they'll be. We'll see, I guess. We got word yesterday that the theater commander got kicked back to the US and they're sending someone new. He's gonna have his work cut out for him, that's for sure.
Oh, this is so much
Buckram and Norton
propaganda.
have been at each other's throats since we landed at Jayla. Roy's been taking bets on who's gonna get punched first. My money's on Norton. He's too arrogant to get us to Rome, if you ask me. Not that anyone does. McKay's got us prepping for the main op. He's still a hard ass, but if anyone can get us through this, it's him. The landing's supposed to be a tactical surprise, but everyone knows where we're headed. The Germans do too, I'd bet. Either way, that new commander's got us spread pretty thin. I hope he knows what he's doing.
Okay, and this is what I was talking about, the turn-based map.
Welcome to Italy, Commander. Unfortunately, our British allies have allowed the Krauts to retreat to the mainland.
I think you'll find, General, that the British forces played their role to perfection. Perhaps you should look closer to home for the cause of the operation's shortcomings.
Now listen here, Clarence. It was your insistence on operational prudence that got us into this situation.
Commander, where General Buckram and I do agree is that we must follow the Germans and make our way to the Calabria region of Italy as soon as possible.
okay, so you have to press the minus key.
The Germans are retreating north. We need to catch them, then hit them hard.
Our advance force is leaving for Calabria, sir. Sir, we're sending an advance force to Calabria to lay the groundwork for the landings at Salerno and Taranto. The company will be under your direct command.
Okay, don't teach me how to use the camera. There's a tutorial you cannot skip that already teaches you this. Companies, okay.
Armor's ready to go.
Not available. Are you kidding me? Why can I save the game? I don't want to do this all over again.
The men are doing the best they can, sir, but they'll need to rest before they can advance much further.
Oh, I see a bunker, okay.
The enemy left a supply emplacement up ahead. We need to take it out.
Coming through.
Blue dot, okay.
Ready, driver, get us closer.
This is really interesting. I didn't want to play more, but apparently I have to.
Commander, there's a key town up ahead. Capturing it will free the local Italian people and push the Germans back.
Command, we're ready.
Capture town, ports, new companies and ships. Oh, population cap, okay.
Check your targets and open fire, chap.
Oh, it has fuel. Wait, so when do you fight in the normal map?
Sir, capturing Tropea will allow us to bring more troops ashore to solidify our hold in Calabria. That should be our first priority.
Commander, I appreciate Norton's love of ports, but I like to look at the bigger picture. Capturing Chittanova will keep the pressure on the Germans. We should head there first. We can get to Tropea later, Commander. Capturing Chittanova will let us keep hounding the crowds. That's the right call, Commander.
And we're ready to move.
Loyalty? Please, I don't want sea stuff. I also don't want civilian intel or stuff like that. I want... I want big, bad stuff. Capture material. What do you mean material? Material?
Hey, what's the word? Yeah, we're chugging in ready. All right, lads, close the hatches up.
Sir, we really should revisit the plan to prioritize Chittanova. Sir, while Chittanova's strategic appeal is undeniable, we really should strengthen our supply lines before... Very well, sir.
Engines chugging along. Where to? You need a tank?
This is a bit weird. I thought that we were going to be a little more active in our, conquest and all of that, but apparently it's pretty static.
Damn Krauts aren't gonna go quietly. We're gonna need more time to capture Chittanova.
We're ready.
Oh, okay.
Armor ready, eager and willing. Let's slow by the minutes.
Also, the shields show you how many turns you need to capture it.
Hands coming, Albert. Open fire when range.
Okay, let's capture Chittanova. Does seem to have a lot more going for it.
Chittanova is ours, Commander. It's a good first step on our road to victory.
But now I can get Tropea. Meh.
Your troops are a welcome sight. We've been getting tired of all that sauerkraut.
Now that we've sated General Buckram's thirst for territory, We should secure access to supplies by capturing Tropia.
Command, we ready?
Sure.
Not flogging a dead horse, but we ready.
Can I save? No. Okay, I think I'll leave it at this. See you next time. Bye.